Have you noticed how many people insist you must stay endlessly active as you get older, never stopping, never slowing down? What if there is another, more peaceful way to maintain your well-being in your 70s or 80s? Today, I want to share 5 powerful yet simple insights drawn from Buddhist wisdom and real-life experience that might change how you look at aging. They revolve around the idea that slowing down, rather than speeding up, can sometimes lead to a healthier and more fulfilling life. Some might assume you are giving up by reducing your pace, but in reality, you could be opening the door to a deeper sense of joy. I recall a day I spent with my grandfather, who is 89 years old. His body has become frailer over time, but his mind shines with an incredible calm. He was sitting near the window in the living room, quietly sipping tea and gazing out at the garden. I asked him what he thought about as he watched the birds and trees. He turned to me, eyes warm with kindness, and said, "When I was younger, I treated life like a marathon, always on the move, always trying to squeeze more into the day. Now, I realize that true contentment appears when you give yourself permission to pause." That statement turned my perspective on its head. He revealed 5 principles that shaped his later years, and I have seen how they connect to the core ideas found in Buddhist teachings. His 5th insight especially could unlock a deep sense of serenity in your everyday life. Before we begin, let me ask, do you ever feel that time is rushing by, leaving you stressed out or tired from chasing demands? If so, I invite you to type the phrase, "I choose a calmer life." This brief action signals your desire to explore a gentler approach to aging, one that honors your body's rhythms and embraces a sense of peace. Also, if these ideas resonate, please consider subscribing to this channel and tapping the like button. By doing so, you encourage others to discover that there is a softer, yet truly rewarding path forward. 1. Slow down. The first lesson I took from my grandfather is the value of slowing down. So many of us hear that you have to keep moving, as if constant motion is the only way to remain strong. Yet he explained, the most beautiful things in life often appear when you are not racing around. Think about how you start your mornings. Do you leap out of bed, rush to make breakfast, and flip on your phone, all in a whirlwind? What if, instead, you took a few quiet minutes to simply notice the morning light, feel the warmth of your teacup, and breathe deeply? In Buddhism, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the here and now. By slowing down, you create space to experience that presence. You become aware of details you typically miss, like how the sun casts a soft glow on the furniture, or how soothing a single moment of stillness can be. Contrary to the fear that you might fall behind, easing your pace can provide a surprising well of energy, as your mind stops fighting the pressure to be everywhere at once. 2. Find joy in small things. My grandfather's 2nd principle was about taking delight in life's modest pleasures. He spoke of watching the way raindrops move along a window pane, or the quiet pleasure of hearing a favorite melody from his younger days. He found that these small moments grounded him more than any grand achievement ever did. Sometimes we chase grand experiences, thinking they are the only source of real excitement. But Buddhist insight suggests that genuine contentment is already woven into our daily lives, waiting to be noticed. Start by identifying 3 small joys each day: the taste of well-prepared soup, a friendly neighbor's wave, or the comfort of a cool breeze on a warm afternoon. By recognizing these moments, your mindset shifts from yearning to appreciating. It is amazing how small acts of awareness can transform an ordinary day into something bright and memorable. 3. Let go of burdens. Holding on to regrets or grudges can weigh you down like a heavy sack you no longer need. My grandfather told me, "As I aged, I realized many things I carried in my heart were no longer serving me." Perhaps you are still hurt over a family argument, or you regret not traveling more when you had the chance. These thoughts, according to Buddhist teachings, create mental blockages that keep you from living in the present. Letting go does not mean ignoring past mistakes or forgetting people who wronged you. It means loosening your grip on the negative emotions, so they do not control your mind. Ask yourself, what memory or worry can I release right now? You might be amazed at how much lighter you feel once you decide that old pain no longer deserves space in your life. The power is in recognizing that the past has happened, but today offers a fresh canvas for peace and possibility. 4. Practice gratitude. The fourth principle addresses the heart of daily joy: gratitude. My grandfather made it a habit to think of a few things he was thankful for before he went to bed each night. Whether it was a flavorful dish at dinner, a phone call from a distant relative, or the simple fact that he could still walk outside and breathe fresh air. Each grateful thought elevated his spirit. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just an emotional nicety. It is a practice of seeing life as it is, abundant and interconnected. By focusing on what you do have, you reduce the power of longing for what you do not. Over time, gratitude can become a lens through which you view the world, noticing opportunities and connections you might have overlooked when stuck in negative patterns. It also tends to reduce anxiety, as your mind shifts from gloom toward appreciation of the daily wonders that surround you. 5. Seek inner stillness. This final insight was perhaps the most transformative for my grandfather. Each morning or evening, he would spend a few minutes in silence. He found a comfortable seat, closed his eyes, and paid attention to his breathing. He once told me, "People think silence is empty, but it is surprisingly full of clarity, calm, and self-discovery." Buddhist teachings often highlight that peace is an inner state, not something you buy or earn through external success. By settling into stillness, you create a moment where your racing thoughts can settle, and you can truly listen to what your heart is saying. When you practice this simple form of meditation or quiet reflection, you may sense a gentle yet powerful shift in your well-being. Over time, these short sessions can anchor you, especially in a culture that constantly demands more output and productivity. Putting it all together: slowing down, celebrating small joys, releasing heavy burdens, practicing gratitude, and seeking stillness. These 5 principles can reorient how you experience aging. Modern society emphasizes endless busyness, hinting that you must never rest if you want to remain useful. But what if the wiser path, especially after 70, involves nurturing your body and spirit through gentler means? My grandfather's calm presence at 89 stands as a living testament to this quieter approach. His days are not empty. They are filled with moments of simple wonder, deep rest, and meaningful connections with loved ones. If you want to learn more about techniques that cultivate this balance, I invite you to follow along with the content I share on this channel. We delve into practical exercises and reflections inspired by Buddhist wisdom, aiming to help you feel grounded, fulfilled, and open to what life still offers. A final word. Now, I want to encourage you once more. In the comments, type, "I choose a calmer life." Doing so affirms your readiness to shift from relentless motion toward a pace that respects your body's needs. And if you have found these ideas helpful, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. These simple steps expand the reach of this message to others seeking a less hurried, more mindful way of aging. Take these 5 principles to heart. In doing so, you might discover that it is never too late to embrace a newfound ease in how you move, think, and breathe. At 70, 80, or beyond, your well-being can actually flourish by letting go of the need to rush. Let your days be guided by patience, awareness, and a softer sense of purpose. Sometimes the path to living better is not about doing more. It is about doing less, but with a peaceful, focused mind.